Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into our very bloody warmongery game. Basically, I'm thinking what I need, just more planes, more artillery. Like, we are making some progress here, but protecting this artillery outside the encampment might be a little rough once we get there. But we'll just keep plodding along. We'll go arrow storm there. What's this guy doing again? I don't remember. I think we're doing domination at this point, Stan. We have we have like Scotland coming up, and we have some warmonger civs too, but almost. Do I just want to get up in here and pillage? I mean, I don't think he's hurting my modern armor too much. We might do... I don't know what we're going to do with tomorrow yet.
Apart from the sanitation, the medicine, education, wine, public order, roads, the fresh water system, and public health, what have the Romans ever done for us?
We're going to grab cities from them here eventually. Could use a Diplo game. That's true. That's true. We may factor that in. We'll see. Yeah, I like this way more. Let's do a one-turn sewer there. That city could certainly use to grow. No, I don't really see them use anti-air at all, ever, if I'm being honest. I have one here. 6 era score to go. France with 39 general points per turn. My goodness. So there we go. Normally that's 3. Taj, it's 4. So now we're only 2 shy. So don't think we're going to have an issue. We're done with our cavalry building, I believe. So yeah, let's start getting some aluminum going on. Get our nanotech. Ooh, can make a destroyer. Destroyers take oil. Yeah. I can make a canal. Let's make a canal. Because it's fun, and it's totally worth the 22 turns of production we're going to put into it, Kappa. When at the Panama Canal, I'm not that big of a fan of like Van Halen, so meh. I think I'd rather just have the normal one. What are the other civs in our game doing? That's a good question. Matthias is working on a religious victory. Jay has 6 Diplo points for that. Catherine doing a good job with culture. That's about it. Yeah, don't want that destroyer. Not really. Yeah, we have our religion. We've secured it most places. We should actually secure it up there in Aleppo. 11 more fertilized tiles. Why? What? It's so silly. I mean, yeah, wow. So we can still get 4 more oil units. Start our artillery armies. Battleship would be good. Maybe I'll improve their harbor to the point where we can get one. Although I don't really want one up here, do I? No. I mean, hitting these cities with a battleship would be good, but it's so difficult to get around here now. Could canal here, maybe. Wow. Ripe for the taking. Tibisk, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Two health. Wow. Go ahead and bring that guy and heal. All right, 6 turns to find 2 era score. Shan't be a problem. You can only have 1 disaster per turn, Johnny. So in a way, yes. Do you ever do carrier airplane dom? I mean, I think that's the direction we're starting to steer ourselves. But I don't really have a whole lot of aluminum to make that happen. So we'll try to get there once we get a couple aluminum nodes going. All right, that's going to be Eureka in how long? Don't we have 3 biplanes? I have 1, 2. I could have sworn I was building a biplane somewhere. Chad, am I crazy? Wasn't I queued up with a thingy here? Huh. I like that. And then we can get our bombers online. I could actually delete these. Was it in Buenos? I mean, I don't know. That got me the boost, so I must have. I don't know. I must have been a little bit crazy. There's an era score. Just need one more. Matrices, thank you so much for the full year. Holy cow. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back into the shop. So good to have you. I appreciate that ongoing support. Year is an awesome amount of time. Let's bring you... It's a little bit ballsy. We'll try it. Thank you, Equinox. I will. I'm very excited. Still have time. The balloon can get there next turn. But yeah, you're right. Could have stayed a tile back. It's fine. We'll be all right. Starting to make a dent now. Okay, random artillery. Bring them down. Sweet. Yes, indeed, Mayo. Yes, indeed. All right. My guess is we stumble into that last era score without me having to worry about it. Yeah, but Taj getting us an extra like 15 or 12 or 15 era score this era is very, very good. Very, very good. That's, you know, at least he's willing to pay. At least he sees which way the wind blows. Okay, real talk. At one point, I had thought about raising this city just because it was like kind of annoying me, and I wanted stuff for Rur. But I mean, I still have that. I think I keep this city at this point. It's fine. Has a holy site. Encampments are good. We keep it. We keep it. I originally had thought we might raise it, but nah. Highlighting a message is too cheap. Maybe. Oh, yeah, next turn. There you go. There's our last era score. That happens. Cool. I don't think I need these other cities to do anything. Really? You can't get this? It was my first Civilization game, Civ 5. So the plan going forward... I have to take... Oh, hot damn. We can actually get this going. So that's good. All right, so we'll actually have 2 sources of aluminum. I'm going to kind of distribute these aircraft, I think. A little shocked that they can't attack anything. Something like that. I don't know, Mayra. Yeah, those games. A lot of games were hard when you were 6 years old. I look back at like the old Mega Mans and I'm like, how did I ever beat these when I was a kid? All right, come here, Niani. Sure.
Sure, jets are fast and
3-air score for that, so we wind up going a bit over, and that's fine. How is this still alive? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? How did... Shouldn't it have gone away? Because it was for the free cities? It was really nice, Zombie. Thanks. How are your holidays? Van Bradley, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Welcome on in. Much appreciate. And Irish Raider, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't feel like working? Me either. All right, Niani. Let's do that. Also, let's go ahead.
AGM in chat.
Hello. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Irish Raider. Good to have you. Let's go ahead and get our Inquisitor back. Okay, so now could go with the drone for our bombards. They're starting to do good work, or the artillery rather. Pretty much, Equinox. Pretty much. Oil power plant. Where do we want to go? We have bombers. We could just go right to the jet bombers, I think. I think that's our best bet. Start getting some bombers going. That's going to eat up... We only have 2 per turn. About to have 4 per turn. So we can really only have 4 bombers. It's probably okay. Don't need you. This is era score, no? So I can chill. Don't need that right now. Yeah, can't make helicopters. Not worth the aluminum. Let's let our tanks heal up a sec. Definitely don't want fighters. I'm closer to deleting the biplanes than doing anything else. I don't really want them eating up my oil, although that's not exactly a problem at the moment. Getting 3 oil back, I think, makes a lot of sense. And I certainly don't want the aluminum. Oh. Why'd you highlight if I'm not mad at you? It's weird. I think I am going to delete it. Free up an oil per turn. Probably this one too. I hope this doesn't die. So we finally have shells, which is awesome. Go listening post. Come on. Oh man, we're gonna have such a mind blow for a lot of people. I think once we start once we're into our Genghis game with all the weird combat multipliers that you can get. Rip. Ooh, he had a tank. Dang it. I was thinking about pulling that guy back just for safety. It's bad. Nice. Just failed. So a little too willy-nilly up here. We're going to need a little bit more help probably. It's pretty much his only units though. Okay. Wait, he has a tank army and 2 other tanks, and that's only 127 military strength? See you, Darsh. See you tomorrow. Is that real life? Yeah, and an artillery army? Has it just not updated, maybe? Seems like weird that I wouldn't update in between turns. That's when he got it. I mean, I don't know, Equinox. I'm caught in a landslide. There's no escape from reality. This is going to be difficult. Might be better off focusing down here. You could look up to the skies and see. What if I just started belting it? You don't need any sympathy, Equinox. Well, first you got to be poor, and then no one will love you. What am I doing? I'm building an aircraft carrier here, right? I think I like that. So I could liberate here. We don't necessarily need the oil. Where's the other aluminum? Because that's going to matter a lot. How do we get more aluminum in this game? So we have those nodes. Once we eventually conquer them, we get another one. And then that's about it. Guys. What is happening? What's going on? I'm going to delete this one too. Don't know what my plan is for up here. Should have gone for Babylon first, probably. I have another artillery here. Once I get my final promotion, we could actually bombard Babylon from here, which would be awesome. We just need this. This is his cap. Yeah, I need to get some bombers. I can actually Wait, I don't think I can faith by bombers, can I? No. Can do that though. Again, we'll let him come to me a little bit, I think. It's got a couple more tank armies. Let's get this Inquisitor down. Oh, I could have probably gotten there in one turn. Oh well, we'll do it later. Next turn. That is true too, Black Smoke. Who doesn't love Queen? I'm sure somebody doesn't. But they're just being contrarian. Really? Oh my god. Bring in a spotter. Wait, in that you like them or don't like them, Black Smoke? Because I have a lot to say about Rush. I don't, because if you're gonna tell me you like Rush, I don't think you actually like Rush. I think your older brother liked Rush. Oh yeah, no, you're perfectly, that is perfectly fine to not like Rush. I kind of do, but like if you really think about it, like I don't know, they took all of the sexuality that was wrapped up in rock and roll and just squeezed it right out, and you're left with like you're left with Neil Peart, who's a god, and like, you know, weird dystopian like Ayn Rand lyrics, like just ugh. It's like I said, even if I said I like Rush, my whole point is that I don't think you do. I don't think I do. Wait, what is that trigger? My cities are so strong and so close. He's all the way down there. Oh, you two I despise, actually. I there isn't a band. I like heard a U2 song over the weekend when I was like going to see Star Wars, and I was just like, I hate U2. They're the literal worst. I can't stand. Like, I can tolerate like 2 of their songs, but like I just think their personalities are bad. I just think they're the worst. They're the worst. What is redeeming about them? Also, Coldplay. I hate Coldplay. Coldplay is also the worst. You know what? And it didn't help that you two like stole a Joe Satriani song and didn't apologize for it. I realize that musicians probably do that type of stuff a lot, but I don't know. That one bothered me. All right, so we get another golden age here. Probably stick with reform. I do hate Coldplay. Yeah, I hate Coldplay. I hate you too. Just can't. Just can't. All these bands are tied for being the worst. Correct. Correct. Yeah, I do remember that Major Band Geek. They're just so they just seem like the worst people. You wouldn't want to talk to them at a bar. Like you wouldn't want them to hold your baby, that's for sure. I'm going to keep Reform the Coinage going. Have you heard their later stuff? They're like Nickelback, but better. So I mean, they're like the slightly better than the worst thing ever. Why coinage over production? I have plenty of production. The production doesn't make that big of a difference. Like for production in this city, yeah, it's significant, but like it doesn't actually matter in the long run because most of my cities are producing stuff that doesn't matter. Like getting this temple doesn't matter. Getting this art museum doesn't matter. Like this stuff barely matters. Like yeah, so and having gold to be able to buy units like that, I think makes sense. Daniel Craig probably does love you too. Do we want fascism? I always go through this. I guess so. Production towards units matters because we're about to lose our 50% production or 50% discount. I guess fascism's fine. Really, Moots? Is that an urban legend or is that a real story? What do I want? I don't really want these. Just for a few turns till we get there. Daniel Craig has a U2 cover band? He probably does. That would explain a lot, actually. Keep doing that. Equinox, thanks for the host, man. Cheers, username. We'll see you later. I think that Daniel Craig's patronage single-handedly keeps U2, Coldplay, and Nickelback going, which, wow, that's impressive. And just, again, a commitment to being a bad person. Don't tangle with my favorite band, Mephistopheles. I'll be very sad. I know that you weren't, and you're right, because they screwed it up. But I love them. I have an unhealthy attachment to Lake Street Dive. They're just so dang talented. Garoni, thank you so much. Longtime lurker saying hi. Love your channel. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I love your viewership. No, I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who is that? Never heard of him? Just Google "You Go Down Smooth." I mean, they have a ton of other songs at this point, but you can Google that. You get a taste for them. They're like kind of like a neo 60s pop band, if that makes sense. I think we can do this, right?
I would say invisibility.
So, how do we feel about GDRs? How much are GDRs to faith by? That's what I want to know. I just like to play in the most vanilla way possible, Black Smoke. I think it becomes the most accessible. Probably true, Cope. That's probably true. Could get a drone. Go get some drones for our artillery. Daniel Craig's the one who broke the pathfinding. Could be. Could be. So we want this. I would take loyalty. I don't need growth. Like, we're so far. We're so far away from that mattering. Taller cities just kind of become a drain, actually. All right, let's see what happens. They're okay. Crazy guy. I don't know enough of their stuff to be like, they're my favorite band, but what I've heard I like. It's fine. So Catherine gets 2 Diplo points. Catherine wins this. Theocracy gets a wild card slot. And then World's Fair passed. Okay, so none of the stuff I wanted, but that's fine. We lucked out on the last one, that's for sure. All right, let's take the city shots here first. Observation balloon up. This is a ripperoonie for our infantry. Leave this guy exposed, which makes me a little bit nervous. They need the food just to sustain. Actually, get more and more of those. It'd be really cool to me. I mean, I know that the aerodrome is like super late, but it would be awesome if there were great aviators that came along with them. I think that would be rad. I don't think I can move and pillage. Nope. What? What? Great aviators like the Lindbergh baby and Nielsen. Yeah, exactly. Like Maverick from Top Gun. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much. Need to get some bombers pretty quick here. Takes care of that. This is improved. That's good. So rip this guy. There's our Pop 15 city.
May have discovered electricity, but it
I think I can do that. Not really worried about losing. Modern and atomic still. That's going to France. Sure. Jet bombers only 5 turns. That's not too bad. How much do they cost? 2,800. Okay, I can buy one next turn. A couple more Inquisitors would be fine. Converting Niani, getting our Stupa would be better than the Watt. 100 games, 100 days. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. What's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. And oh, you were Twitch singing? Man, we were just joking about we were kind of doing a Bohemian Rhapsody bit, and we were just joking about me busting into song, which would instantly unfollow, unsub for everybody. So unfortunately, I can't participate in that, but that's awesome that you can. I really respect people with talent. I someday hope to be one of them. Thank you, my friend. Welcome in. Good to have you and yours here. Gonna hang out a little bit back. No talent, only good times. That reminds me of my life. Appreciate the raid, though. Welcome into you and yours. If you don't know me, I am the Game Mechanic, and I largely stream Civ 6. We're going to be doing a special New Year's Eve stream tomorrow, so that'll be a little bit later in the day, and we'll stream till midnight, maybe have some champagne, you know, generally have a good time. Good times is at TGM high? No, I don't think I ever want to do that on stream. It's legal here, but nah. You guys would be like, who's this idiot? I worry you do that already. Yeah, it's nice to have you. Nice to have you here. 100 games? Just start wailing. Did we get, was that a steal? They stole money. Rip my money. That's not great. Factory workshop. What do you have, Mecca? You have a workshop, so I can give you a factory here for free. I think that seems reasonable. Go ahead and do that. Exactly, Maestro. Lost a COD? Yeah, I did. That's all right. we got to put a cut in the video here anyways. Man, this is fun. It's kind of chill. I realize it may not be the most intriguing thing to watch, but it's a testament to how much war has changed, how much more difficult it is, especially in these late game techs. And I think that's a good spot for Civ to be in. I think if you pair this these combat changes and things like that with playing tall mattering, I think we've got a near perfect game on our hands. Anyhoozle, thank you all so much for hanging out. And if you're watching over on YouTube, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come say hi to some person on the internet. See you then.